on the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Tennessee started out strong, but limped to the finish line in the SEC last year, going just 4-4. There is work to be done. They did not get extra eligibility for their quarterback, but known as the quarterback whisperer, Josh Heupel looks to rebuild at Tennessee. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Volunteers will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David. We are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to...
Turning it on! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Simmons. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Fights off a defender. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team and see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because he's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you, and hit you a lot, and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy for him, and that's easier said than done against this D-line unit. They have so much speed off the edge. Even the interior guys can collapse the pocket and get pass rush as well. So for the offensive coordinator, whether it's screens, nakeds, bootlegs, moving the launch point, draws, just trying to get the ball to this guy's hands early, that's going to be a big key.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. The Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Bishop. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I know when we talk Josh Heupel offenses at Tennessee, we always talk about tempo and going fast and deep shots down the field. But, David, one thing we also know is that he is committed to running the football. And Bishop, after a phenomenal year, a year ago, running for over 1,000 yards, you know they're going to be balanced, and you know they're going to feature him.
They're going to feature him, they're going to run him a lot, and they're going to run him at a fast pace, right? That's what they've done, and they've been so good at it. It's not just the early ground game that you got to worry about. It's the wear-out factor late. They usually commit to the run game. They committed to Bishop last year. He got over 1,000 yards and looking to improve upon that this year.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Rushes on him, swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Quick strike complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Running inside. It's Dickey. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Dickey. At the 45 on its way. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They strike first. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup, and he took advantage of it.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And wings it incomplete.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Sends it back in motion. On fourth down, looking to pass. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. So now it's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
It's caught. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, what you know about Josh Heupel in this offense is they're explosive, and they always seem to have a dude outside at wide receiver. They normally have multiple guys like that. You obviously lose Chris Brazzell, a big-time playmaker for the Vols. They're going to have to replace that, David, but they've done such a good job recruiting and developing. There's no question in my mind they're going to find guys that can go on the outside and hurt you.
They find those guys with speed, right? And they create so much space in this offense. Now, make no mistake about it. This is a run-first offense, and I love the way they do it, but developing that chemistry out wide, finding their new guys. They found them a year ago quickly. They stepped up. They made plays. Who's going to be their playmakers this season?
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Thanks to grab. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The sure hands, it's Simmons. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. To the air, it's Hammond. Fires on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. The Red Raiders come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. There's a crease. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. A lot of urgency for this offense.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab in the end zone.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, so you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right?
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And he'll be brought down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he just handled handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Calls his own number. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down, they'll go to the air. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this off.
Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can...
Right down the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They want to run this quarterback. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. There's no great spot to get a holding call. This one's especially bad. They'll back it up. It's still first and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On the move. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Touchdown, Tennessee! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Coming out with it, it's Hudson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the middle, it's Carter. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Looking for a man, it's Hammond. Here's a heat, trying to get away. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Offense in an empty set. Ready, go! This quarterback part of their running game. Bounced off his feet.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Vols can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Jackson. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Vols in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Freeze, freeze.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
This time he's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the move. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Using his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown ball!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. On the ground with the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Might be calling a hot route.
Here we go, ready. Slide. Freeze. Go.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Game is tied, just a few minutes to play, and we'll see if this defense can stop a scoring drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab, it's Carter. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the air, it's Hammond. Pressure coming. He's on the move. Quarterback gets the first down. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive. Now trying to put this game in a good situation.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Run inside. It's Sticky. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it will be a 62-yard attempt. Wants to throw on third down. Snags it and he's open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Sticky. Got enough for the first. Babe, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He might want another play. Just going to keep it after the snap.
And that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those first downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen. Whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you could just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Red Raiders will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Running inside, it's Dickey. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And now they'll be able to stop the clock just one more time. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Wants to throw it again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. This time he's got his man. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out